Hi, I'm John, a volunteer from HB Connectors. I want you to know that this 7 Steps program will really work for you if you're willing to put in the hard work. Welcome to step number 4 in the 7 Steps to a New Job program. This is create networking target lists. Target lists provide an action plan for networking. They are essential conversation starters. In this step, you will learn why target lists must be the next step before you start networking on LinkedIn. You'll learn why a target list is your personal marketing plan, why your target list is a conversation starter, how to use LinkedIn to identify target companies. You'll learn why you need a list of target people, why you must become an expert on target companies, and why target lists are definitely not local. Create networking target lists is step number 4 in the 7 Steps to a New Job program from HB Connectors. Before viewing this target list presentation, you should have already watched video 3A, Go Digital, especially on LinkedIn, and video 3B, Make LinkedIn Work for You. Plus, you should have an active LinkedIn profile, including your headline, your summary, your contact information, special credentials, and all those recommendations that you've requested should already be posted on LinkedIn. Your LinkedIn page is about to go public, and it must look great to get the results you want. Networking, including on LinkedIn, should be focused on connecting with people in target companies. Start with a target list of 50 to 100 companies. Yes, it is possible to have that many companies. Your networking must be targeted to optimize the impact. Start with a target list that will become your personal marketing plan. This provides a big picture view of places where you might add value with experience and transferable skills. It helps you get organized because you have made it easy for others to understand. Group things by industries, geographies, job functions. Just make it look easy to read. And keep it current. Change your list daily. As you learn of new companies, add them on the list. As you mentally eliminate places you don't want, take them off the list. Your goal is a short list of high-interest companies. Think of targeting as a puzzle to solve or a contest to win. Narrow your list from 50 to 100 to the one where you land. You win the gold ring. How do you make it easy for the person you're talking to respond to you? Give them a target list. It's important to understand this is not a list of your dream companies. It is a list of places where you want to network. Add them on the list. If you don't like it, take them off. But building a list of 50 to 100 should be easy. Organize your list to make it easy for people to help you. This person's list includes consumer products companies. It also includes supplement companies, nutritional food companies, and even ingredient suppliers. All of these companies can be great networking contacts. Your networking bio is an obvious place to show your full list of 50 to 100 companies, but it's not the only way you use the list. Pick the 3 names of interest and use them in every call and email to stimulate ideas and conversations. And research your connections to learn what companies they already know. So I'd like to show you a LinkedIn search example so you can see how this is done. First, I searched for consumer marketing companies in the little browser window at the top of the LinkedIn page. And LinkedIn showed me 3 consumer marketing jobs. Then I clicked on See All, And LinkedIn showed me 2,028 consumer jobs in the United States. Then I looked at the list, and the very top job on the list was Senior VP at Consumer Products at Mattel, a big company very close to where I live. So the Mattel story gets even better. I searched for Mattel and found out that LinkedIn had a Mattel company page. And there, right on that page, is the Senior Vice President job. So then I went to LinkedIn and I searched for my connections who worked at Mattel, and I found 3 people. I then searched those 3 people, and LinkedIn showed me 32,000 more connections at Mattel. The Mattel story keeps getting better. So LinkedIn showed dozens of shared connections to someone at Mattel who is already in my network. And LinkedIn allows you to see the names of the shared connections so you can reach out to them. There at the very top of the list is Jim H., the head of corporate development at Mattel. He's the perfect networking partner for me to reach out to. So LinkedIn found 34 people who were mutual connections to Jim H., the Mattel corporate development head. That's important because I really can't reach out directly to Jim. Why? Because I don't know him. A cold intro is just too intrusive. I will only message Jim directly as a last resort. What can I do? I can send a message to any of the 34 people who know both Jim and me and ask them to make an introduction. Or I can get an intro from people in the 2 groups to which Jim and I both belong. LinkedIn is paying off. In summary, a search for consumer marketing companies yielded 2,028 job openings, a major job opening at Mattel, a big local company, 32,000 connections already in my network from Mattel, the name of a Mattel exec who knows people I know, dozens of people in my network who know the Mattel executive, 2 groups to which both the Mattel executive and I belong. I hope you understand now how valuable LinkedIn can be if you have lots of people in your network. Why do target companies matter? A specific target makes it easy to respond. Whether they know someone at that company is a yes or no answer. If you've done your homework on LinkedIn, you will already know the companies where they know someone. You can build your personal connection with info from LinkedIn. Did they attend the same school, lived in the same town, know the same person, have the same interests? People really want to help, so they'll be very pleased if they can give you 2 names. Search LinkedIn and other resources to become an expert on your target company. Who works there now? Leadership? People in the job you want? Does there appear to be an open position? Identify specific networking targets, but don't wait until the job is posted, then it's too late. Stay away from HR. These people are not your allies. Who held the job you want but has moved on to another company or position? Connect to these people and ask them, what is the company's strategy? What are the company's latest successes and failures? Did they like working there? Use this information for networking conversation and to create questions for your interview. With your list of target companies complete, it's time to start building your list of target people. LinkedIn search is very targeted when you're looking for people. Search drop-down box offers many options. Click on people and you get many new choices. LinkedIn offers filters for connections, locations, current companies, past companies, industries, profile languages, schools, and even more. This is a great tool to find people. Begin by creating a list of target people. One place to start is people who work at your target companies, who are connected to your contacts, or who live in your area, or who attended your school. Then follow up with all people in your network and groups and ask them to introduce you to the people you found at your target company. Lastly, ask all your LinkedIn connections to search their connections to provide other names at your target companies. Keep adding names to your target people list. Make them lifelong connections by building relationships. Networking is not random. Use networking leads to research target companies. Identify key players currently at the company. Identify people who left the company and find out why they left. LinkedIn is great for this. Which recruiters does this company use? Find hidden jobs that haven't even been posted. Networking can help refine your path. Use networking to explore new industries or careers. Create a list of questions you really want answered. Or use networking to find out how well your personal strategy is being received. Ask people to review my resume, or ask about how realistic your objectives are, or get feedback on your elevator pitch. Now we get to the most important use for networking. How do you get interviews at target companies? First, try to uncover the hidden job before it's posted. Who recently left the company and posted their new job elsewhere? What new directions is the company taking? Make sure you know what jobs have been posted too. Speak to every key target person at the company. Set up a 15-minute informational interview call. Start with warm introductions from your connections. Do not seek direct contact with someone you don't know. Always target the hiring authority, not HR. HR is not your friend. Do not let someone send your resume to HR. Here's another vital networking opportunity. Use target lists to prepare for an interview. Identify anyone in the company who might be involved in your interview process. Perform reverse company/people reference checks. Check on a potential boss. Look for connections who know the people involved. Search job titles. Search new hires, past employees. Know where they went to school, connections, sports, and hobbies so you're prepared when you get into the interview. In this digital post-COVID world, don't ignore companies or connections just because of geography. Network with everyone, regardless of geography. They may be the exact contact you need for a local target. Get interviews everywhere. You need the practice. This is a new world of possibilities. They may offer a work-from-home option. The hiring agent may refer you to a friend in your area. They may make you an offer you can't refuse. Their offer may not be what you had hoped for, but it may be the right thing to do in this economy. There is no risk in interviewing. The only time you need to make a decision is after they offer you the job. After you've exhausted LinkedIn search, use other search resources too. Google search, get latest news and changes on the company. Yahoo Finance, get latest financial performance on public companies. Research local companies via your library website. Locally in Orange County, you can use the OC Book of Lists and the OC Business Journal list of OC companies. Make sure you go to the company's website and check them out. Find companies that might be a fit, then make contact through LinkedIn. By industry, by latest track record in the news, by job function, by geography. Use other free resources like Hoover's or Forbes The Street, Bloomberg, the Public Register, or Carnegie Mellon have great databases. Networking and interview success depend on your knowledge of the company. Use up-to-date information to start the conversation. Ask questions to uncover the hidden job. Help them feel confident that they can give you referrals. Know their market and competition. Research other options. Sound passionate about the company's mission and direction. Be clear that this company is the one you want today. Here's a point that's important to think about. If you don't seem passionate about their company, you won't get the job. So let's look at the target list process from a visual perspective. I start with an original networking target list of 50 to 100 companies. These are my long-term contacts across the US, but I've added in new companies based on hundreds of new LinkedIn connections. And then I've used research to fine-tune into a short list of high-interest employers for me. So here's homework that will really have a payoff. Create a list of 100 companies. Don't be picky right now, just do it. Then create your short list of 5 high-interest companies. These are not your dream employers. Don't be picky right now, just do it. Make your LinkedIn network as big as possible to expand the possibilities. Join 30 groups. Drop them later if you're not happy, but just do it. Keep inviting 10 to 15 new connections a day. Ask everyone you know to introduce you to targets. Mention your targets in every conversation, even in the supermarket or with friends and relatives. Now it's time to download Exercise 4A and complete your target lists. Once your target list is complete, start networking aggressively. Congratulations! This is hard work, but it's going to pay off. Now you can download Presentation 5 and begin to prepare for your interview.